Okay, it is straight up 1 o'clock, and we are going to get started. So let me get my screen up here. I shouldn't have changed this around the way I did. Okay, now we're getting there. Why is this? Okay. So thank you for joining us, and want to get started talking to you about voice AI. This is the next big thing in business. And if you don't have it, you need to seriously think about it, because I know some of your competitors have it, because we've been signing them up, and I am not the only person out there doing this. So let's jump right in and take a look at it. Here's something to ask yourself. Why are you here? I mean, you're busy, you're a businessman, you're taking time out of your day to see what this looks like. Excuse me. And so stop and think, what is important about what we're going to talk about that made you stop what you're doing and get here and sign on? So let's look at that. Big question. What is the biggest problem that's holding you back? Most people are going to say it's missed opportunities. How do you miss the opportunities? And what does a missed opportunity look like to you? Well, it could be any number of different things, but mostly it's missing new clients, or making a resale to existing clients. So what's the best way to do that? Or excuse me, not the best way to do that. What's the best way to avoid that? We're going to go through and look at these things one at a time. One big problem: repetitive tasks, wasting your time. Hey, what kind of grunt work are you doing that eats into your productive time? You could be sitting at your computer and working on something, and the phone rings, and you answer the phone, and if somebody wants to know if you work on Saturday, and just an inane question like that. And when you get done with the phone call, you've completely lost track of what you were doing, lost your thought process, and then you got to figure out where you were and get going again. I mean, truly a waste of time, and you don't need to be doing that. And what about growing your client base? That's something everybody wants to do. Certainly, most people in business, they want to grow their client base. They want more clients. More clients equals more revenue. So again, what are you busy doing that's preventing you from doing doing the productive work? You're doing busy work that's keeping you from doing productive work that will enable you to grow your business. And these are the things that most people are concerned about. So we've got to figure out a way to get around that, give you back your hours in the day, give you back some time to do the things that you need to do. So we're going to talk about your big challenges. This call is a big one. I mean, that is the biggest, especially if you're in a type of business where your lifeblood of your business depends upon that phone when it rings. So, Joyce, are you going to interrupt what you're doing to answer the phone, or are you going to miss a potential lead or a sale? Well, depends on what you're doing. Phone rings and you're a realtor and you're with a client who's looking to buy a house. The client's very excited. Are you going to stop what you're doing to answer the phone? I don't think so. Same thing if you're an HVAC person. You're up in an attic and it's 120, 130 degrees. Are you going to stop what you're doing to answer the phone up there? I don't think so. Not going to happen. Same thing, you're a plumber, you're up to your elbows in grease, you're a roofer, you're up on top of a roof. You're not taking time to answer that phone call. And is the phone call important to begin with? You don't even know. So Stephen Covey had a thing where he had 4 different sections that talked about things that are urgent, and important, things that are not urgent, not important. And he made a block where you need to figure out which block you belong in. And something like a ringing phone. It's urgent, but is it important? No, we don't know if it's important. Could be a telemarketer calling you. So no, you don't need to do that. And then you get these repetitive questions that will drive you nuts. Somebody wants to know, is this product still available? What are your rates? Are you open on Saturday? Do you deliver? Depending upon what your business is, you're going to get those kind of calls. And again, there are things that can be handled automatically. You don't need to be wasting your time answering those calls or responding to texts that are basically asking the same thing. Spend your time scrolling through text to see what's important that you have to answer. Again, when those things can be handled automatically. So what about not having enough clients? There's too much competition out there. Well, guess what? I don't care what your political motivations or your political stance are, but with Trump back in office, we're going to see a resurgence in business. So if you think there's too much competition out there now, wait a year. Competition is going to get stiffer because in a strong economy, more people are going to be taking that plunge and going into business. So you're going to have more competition out there, not less. And what about your existing clients? If you miss following up and responding to existing clients, they're going to get pissed off and go elsewhere. Same thing about missing phone calls and missing leads and responses. You don't get around to it. There are too many things that can be automated that you don't have to waste time on. And then what about your Google rating? Is your Google rating 3 or 3.5 or 2? Do you know what your Google rating is? Are you wasting time checking on your Google rating? And guess what? If you're not in the top page on Google, you might as well not be there because people aren't going to the next page. They're going to go right off the top. So the big impact of that, what are you losing? Well, you're a realtor. It could be a commission of $5,000 to $10,000 that you miss. Roofer, $20,000 to $30,000 for a new roof. HVAC, maybe $10,000 to $12,000 on a new install. And a pool bill could be $50,000 for a new pool, or a general contractor, a remodel. And it's not just for people who get huge high-end commissions up front. What about people who have recurring revenue? What about somebody like a chiropractor or a massage therapist or a health instructor? These people, when they sign up clients, it's recurring business. Week after week, month after month. So it may not be a big commission up front, but still recurring revenue. It's an important thing. And so these repetitive tasks are eating into your productivity. And, as I said earlier, answering unimportant phone calls. I know in my business, I get all kinds of calls that are just a waste of time. And I don't take time to answer these calls. I know that they're a waste of time. I get a lot of calls from telemarketers. I get a lot of calls from wholesalers wanting to sell me something. Not interested in that. And how about the time you waste scrolling through text to find one that's important or a couple that are important out of dozens of texts that you may have gotten? So what are all these things that you're doing that are keeping you busy that are not making you money? You need to get away from all that stuff and do the things that are making you money. And, lost revenue, missed leads equal fewer sales. Fewer sales, certainly not only is it just a fewer sales, but those sales could lead into referrals. You're missing them too. And again, we talked about repetitive inquiries that are a waste of time. And lower visibility here, we're talking about Google search. Are you responding to your Google reviews in a timely manner? You can have a Google review goes up there that could be a 1 or a 2. A client was pissed off about something and they uh, left you a nasty review, and it may sit there for a month or two if you're not checking your Google reviews. And maybe it was all just a misunderstanding. Maybe it was just something that, you could have fixed in a heartbeat had you known about it. But you weren't on Google, you didn't see the review, and you didn't see the silly thing that they were upset about. And so, it hurts your reviews. And then again, as I mentioned earlier, clients that are frustrated if you don't respond to them. Uh, every client, I don't care what business you're in, every client wants to feel like they are special. They're the most important client that you have. And if you don't respond to them in a timely fashion, after something they have an issue, it could be a small issue, something that you could fix really easily. But if you don't respond to it in a timely manner, they're going to get pissed off and leave. So these are things that, why are you wasting your time doing these things? And again, here we talk about Google reviews, lower visibility. If people don't see you on the first page of Google, they're not going to see you. And that's just the way it is, back to life. And what happens, people are scrolling through Google. If you're not on top, you're not being seen. So what kind of answer is there for it? What's the big solution? Well, if you haven't heard about it, it's voice AI. And the fact that you're here shows that you're interested in it to begin with. Voice AI is your 24-hour, 7-day-a-week virtual assistant that will be just answer all of the problems that we just discussed. And I'm going to show you how in a minute. But, if you haven't heard about voice AI, your competitors have. And I know some of them have because I've been signing them up, especially like if you're a realtor. I've got a VA right now who is rolling out this product across the valley to realtors all over the valley. And they're signing up because they know how important it is. And again, a realtor, it could be a huge commission that they missed because they didn't answer the phone. So what can AI do, voice AI do for you? Well, they respond to every inquiry instantly. And that's not just phone calls, it's text as well. So you have an AI-powered assistant that answers everything just like on the spot. They will also log into your calendar, keep your calendar for you. And that will avoid double bookings, allow your assistant, your virtual assistant to schedule appointments on your calendar while you're busy doing other things. And they will answer all the FAQs. They'll handle every question that comes in. And again, I'm going to give you a demonstration in a little while and show you how that works. They'll answer calls about product, service detail, when you're open, when you're not open, do you deliver, how much does this cost, how much does that cost? We can plug all of that into voice AI and it will answer all those questions. And once it's plugged in there, you never have to think about it again. It just does it from now on. And it encourages your satisfied customers to leave positive reviews on Google, because every time they don't, voice AI will send its bot in there to check and find out why and respond to that. So, and it gives you a chance to respond to it as well. Okay, you got a bad review because the client said XYZ. Well, call the client and fix the XYZ and ask the client to, reevaluate their review. And if you're satisfying them, they're going to reevaluate the review for you. And then that allows you to focus on growing your business, doing the things that are important in your business, not wasting your time handling all those repetitive tasks. So here are the capabilities. They answer every call and every text almost immediately. Not only that, but voice AI can handle multiple calls at one time. It'll schedule showings, give you real-time bookings without any errors because it's looking at your calendar. So it will book your calendar. You'll have to, we'll sync your calendar up to voice AI calendar. And then answering FAQs. I mean, that's probably one of the biggest time wasters of all. Somebody call in asking something that there's no reason why they couldn't get an automated answer for that. And again, because we're going in and looking at the reviews, it will boost your reviews automatically, and it will automate requests to your clients, asking them to reevaluate and give you a higher rating. And text marketing will follow up on text immediately. So there are basically three big steps that we want to take. Number one is train your assistant to share everything about your business, and we'll help you do that. We're going to help you train the AI so it will eliminate all non-producing repetitive tasks that are a big time waster for you. And it'll take care of a number of things that your assistant does, that you do. And by the way, how much are you paying for your flesh and blood assistant? And your flesh and blood assistant, does she take time off? Does she go to the bathroom? Does she work 7 days a week? Does she work 24 hours a day? Does she call in sick ever? These are all things that we have to deal with in the real world. But with voice AI, no, she's there 24/7. And actually, I say she because ours, I decided I wanted a female voice. So I have a voice assistant named Sarah. So we let voice AI take over and handle all the inquiries and scheduling and interactions seamlessly. You don't have to worry about a thing on that end. And stop and think about it. How much can voice AI take off your plate so it allows you to do why you got into this business to begin with? A lot of people do what they do because they love it. And, some people do it only for the money, but some people do it because they have an interest. Something spurred them to get into this business. What was it? And let you get back to doing what it is that lights your fire. So, simple ways to do it. Number one, we focus on growth. Spend more time closing deals and scaling your business with confidence. Is that big? Yes. Not big, it's huge. And can AI make you big? Yes, we can. So I'm going to give you a demo on it. Most of you have not seen what voice AI can do. So I'm going to give you a real world demonstration right now. Excuse me, take a drink here. I'm going to call our faux realty company, Fortress Realty. And the reason that we have a faux realty company is, as I said earlier, my VA is rolling out this product across the valley to realtors right now. And once he's done with realtors, he's going to move on to other things and move on to other industries. So we'll be looking at HVAC and roofers and plumbers. We're going to roll it out to everybody. So I'm going to call our faux realty company, and the phone is going to ring a few more times than it normally would because I'm calling from my own phone. And for our faux realty company, which is basically tied to my phone number, it takes a little longer to answer. But don't let that set you back. It's not going to be that way when it's called from a different number. You call from your own number, it takes longer because basically it's routing it through yourself, which beyond my capabilities. I don't know. But let's call and find out.
Fortress Realty Co. How can I help you today?
Hi, yeah, I'm looking to buy a house. I'm in the market, and I saw you guys listed in Google, and I figured I'd give you a call.
That's great. I'd be happy to help you with that. Could I have your name, please?
Yeah, it's David Lesnick.
Thanks, David. Just to confirm, that's Davidlestic, right?
Nope, not quite. Last name is spelled Lesnick.
Got it, David. So it's Lesnick Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
Perfect. Could you please provide your email address so we can follow up with you?
Sure. It's my first name, my last name, the number 43 at Gmail.
Thanks. Just to confirm, that's DAVIDLESNICK43@gmail.com. Is that correct?
You got it.
Awesome. May I also have your address for our records?
Yeah, it's 123 Main Street in Buckeye.
Thank you, David. Is the phone number you're calling from the best one to reach you?
It is.
Great. Could you tell me a bit more about what you're looking for in a house?
Yeah, I'm looking for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath in the Verrado area.
Got it. A 3-bedroom, 2-bath in the Verano area. I'll make sure our team gets on this right away. They'll reach out to you soon with some options. Anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah. Do you guys also handle rental properties?
We sure do. If you're interested in rental properties, I can have our team provide you with some options as well. Would you like that?
Yeah, I would. And while we're on that topic, if I buy a rental house, do you guys handle renting it out and managing the property as well as taking care of maintenance?
Absolutely. We offer property management services, including renting out and maintaining properties. Our team can provide more details on how we can assist you with that. Would you like them to reach out to discuss this further?
Absolutely.
Great. I'll make sure our team gets in touch with you soon to discuss both buying and managing rental
Wait,
properties.
don't go away
Thanks
yet. Wait, don't go away. You know all about
No worries.
me. You know all about me. What's your name?
Of course. My name is Sarah, and I'm here to help you with anything you need. Anything else on your mind?
Yes, Sarah. Where are you guys located?
We're located at 2358 North Delaney Drive, Buckeye, Arizona. Anything else you'd like to know?
Yeah. Somebody told me I could buy Disney tickets from you. Can I buy Disney tickets?
Oh, I wish we could help with that. But we focus on real estate services. For Disney tickets, you'd need to check with authorized sellers or directly through Disney's website. Anything else I can assist you with?
No, you've done great. Appreciate it. And I'll look forward to hearing from your team. Thank you. So there you have it. This is what it's like. Sometimes it's a little smoother, sometimes maybe a little less smooth. I know when my wife called it, she thought she was talking to a person. So not talking to a person, talking to a bot. And I chose this particular voice that I wanted. There's choices of dozens of different voices. You can have a male, a female. Do you want a British accent or an Australian accent? You can get just about anything you want by way of the person who is, or by way of the bot that's going to answer the phone for you. So you have a lot of choices there. So I also mentioned in my ad that I'm offering big bonuses. So if you're among the first 10 people to sign up, you get 1 month free. Now, that's nice. So you get a chance to experience voice AI for an entire month. So sign up now and you have the choice to do it. Big question. How much is it? Okay. Voice AI is $297 a month. So factor that into your equation. $297 a month. Do you pay your assistant, your flesh and blood assistant, $500 a week or something in that area? And here again, $297 a month. One phone call could actually cover your business, depending upon what business you are, can cover your cost of this product for a year or two. For a realtor, certainly it would cover for a year. Same thing with a roofer or a pool builder, things like that. But I said I was going to have a second bonus. So here's the second bonus. I am going to include today, instead of just voice AI, I'm going to do AI employee. And we haven't marketed that yet. I'm going to be having a webinar on that next month. AI employee You can read on the screen, comprehensive suite of AI-driven tools. Voice AI is just one piece of it. It also has conversation AI, where it will manage and automate text-based conversations with your customers. Review AI, which automatically goes in and manages and responds to immediately all kinds of reviews, not just on Google, but anywhere that you would have your site reviewed, whether it was on Facebook, it'll review all of them. Funnel and website AI, well, we will optimize and manage your website. And it also includes funnel building. So if you have the type of business where you need to design a funnel to bring in buyers where they have to go through a process, AI will devise the process for you. In addition to that, it will make outgoing schedules for you as well. So if you have a type of thing where you want to do like drip marketing, you want to send a series of emails out and space them out, whatever amount of time you want, every day, every week, you can schedule those all out as well. And then we have content AI as a part of that. And that will generate high quality content. Tell AI what you want it to create content on in your business. Do you want it to make graphics for you? Do you want to have descriptions of a sale that you're having? Anything that you need to do by way of content generation, AI will generate it for you. And then there's the workflow AI assistant. Now, our business is pretty complex. So I'm not into everybody else's business. I don't know how complex a weight trainer might have in his business, but ours is pretty complex. And my assistants use AI assistant all the time to manage and structure our business. So all these things are included. And when I roll out AI employee next month, it will be at $497 a month. And again, certainly worthwhile. It's what you would pay an assistant per week. And this will do the work of 10 assistants, if not more. So if you buy it today, you get AI employee for the price of voice AI. Get the whole package. So, any questions? Let's see. Can I unmute anybody? Hang on a second and oops. Let me get here. And oops, click the wrong button. Okay. Somewhere in here where I can unmute people. If I can find the right button. Okay. The button disappeared from my screen. And I don't see anything. Put something into the chat if you have any questions. I don't see anything in the chat. Okay, well, let me get back to our presentation. So, if you would like to get onto Voice AI and AI Employee today, absolutely, here's a link. And there is one more bonus that I can't speak about online. And that would be something that I would let you know about when I visit with you in person. Can't give you that one out. It's don't know why they said I can't do it, but I can do it in person. I just can't mention it over the phone or over the website. So anyway, here's the link. If you're interested, click on that and you're good to go. And if not, send me an email, send me a voicemail, get a hold of me afterwards, and appreciate your coming. Thank you for attending. And I look forward to talking to you in the follow-up.